Okay, it's been a while since we played Super Metroid. We last made it to Meridia, which is nice because it's a brand new area for me to explore. Having a lot of technical difficulties with stream today. Hopefully they've all passed. Fingers crossed. We'll see. So I love Super Metroid, but you kind of have to make a claw to play it. Oh, I think this is actually where I got to Meridia. I think I want to go down instead. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Good for Twitch. It's tough. You can be in a situation where you're like simultaneously kind of cynical about corporations supporting Pride. But if we're in a position culturally where everybody's just behind it, then I think that's good news. If good things are happening as a result of it, then I'm pretty much for it. I can be cynical about a lot of stuff. Yeah, it says something that it is worth the PR boost. Like, the fact that it's not saying anything particularly amazing is exciting. Now, I didn't actually remember this in Super Metroid, I just remembered this in Mario Bros. 2 USA. I don't think you're actually supposed to do that, though. I think I may have been a waste of my time. I remember being stuck in Meridia the last time I played this game as a kid, so if I get stuck, I might ask for help. We'll see. It's like I feel like the shoot button needs to be on a shoulder, but you need the shoulder buttons for aiming at an angle, and that's hard to do anyway. L&R seemed correct for that. Come on. You know the capture latency is low if you can do wall jumping looking at the OBS preview window. It's not quite frame perfect. Maybe it actually is a little bit high. Maybe I should look at the 3DS. Let's do that. Try to look up. There we go. That's much better. We're like, wow, this is so good. Wait, maybe not. I feel like you're not even supposed to do this. I just drop right back down, right? And then nothing happened because of it. Handicapping myself with latency. Whoa. Oh, right. Metroids. They're a thing. Sections like this are so great, right? Like, I feel like this would be puzzling to a lot of people that you would fall down there and not anyone that's made it this far into Super Metroid, but the fact that the game can put you in a situation where something is a dead end that obviously can't be a dead end, and that a Metroid player is going to just, like, start bombing stuff automatically. Like, it's a little bit different than there's some games that have mechanics like that that are only secrets. It's never like the main game that requires you to attack every wall. Oh shit, I don't know if I can get out of here. Sand is trash. No me gusta. Can't, like... Can like grapple my way out of the sand. Yuck. Try to stay on the platforms if we can. Samus's floaty ass jump. Come on, get up there. There you go. Whew, that was a room. This is supposed to be where you learn about using the power bomb to get to Meridia, isn't it? You see one cracked tube, and then all the enemies in the room drop power bombs. I still feel like most people aren't going to figure that out. That was definitely a Nintendo Power thing for me as a kid, I think. Or tips and tricks or something like that. So, these are one way, in that if I leave this room, I won't be able to go back through that gate, I think. I've already been down that way, so I don't want to do it again. Don't think there's anything through this wall here. Do you think that if there was, that the power bomb would have triggered it, right? Yeah, look. This game is just enough not blind that I can't call it a blind playthrough. Although maybe it says it in the stream title right now and probably shouldn't. Oh. It's a forgot what the hell I'm doing playthrough. Very similar. I think the key there was to freeze him at a better angle. Right, because I can't grab onto the wall, right? I'd have to morph the ball to get back up there, I think. I know, right? What a monster. Oh, shit. I think it's 3 shots to freeze. Oh, man. I think it's a really long walk for me to get back here if I go out the other way, but is it longer than doing this? Probably not. Alright, let's just go. Every time I get close to it, it like reinvigorates me to do it the stupid way. This is the pain of playing this game with an audience, right? I would totally sit there and do that for 20 minutes without any shame. Let's go back to Kraid. I don't want to go this way. I think I have to go really far to get back to Meridia. I think it might actually be faster for me to do the bomb jump there. Right? Unless if someone knows this map much better than I do and knows what route I could take to get back. Wait. Never mind. I think I blew this up before I had the gravity suit, which is why all these screens are blue. We're good. Everything's fine. Hey, look, we're back! Without having to watch me fail the bomb jump for an hour. It's normally how I get around this side, right? Because you see that wall and you're like, how am I supposed to get over there? And then you go to the glass tube and you see that there's a broken part of the glass tube. I see. Gotcha. Yeah, we got the map reader downstairs. I think that's where you're intended to bust open the tube. And you know that there's something there because you came at it from the other direction and you saw the one-way wall. And then you go in the room that has the broken tube with enemies that drop power bombs, and you're like, I guess I'll give that a try. Why not? I guess going down that tube previews the room with all the Metroids in it, which is kind of neat. Not really. A kingdom to grab on the ledges, right? Actually not sure how I was meant to get out of there without using the wall jump. Wall jump changes how they have to design the levels, which is a little tricky. But I think it's generally for the best. Creates a good player feel when you're close to making a jump but can't quite get there. Alright. What other games have so much optional locomotion, right? You can beat the whole game without ever using a lot of the tech. That there are even remarkably few secrets that require you to use the tech, too. I guess Mario 64 is a really big one, right? This is suspicious as all get out. What's that all about? I see. Let's stock up here real quick. Things aren't looking too hot. Been walking into a lot of enemies. Like that. Haven't played West of Loathing yet. I didn't have enough time left after Dishonored 2. First session will be next Tuesday. That's the one that you're concerned I'm going to play wrong, E10. I played Kingdom of Loathing a long time ago. I don't have to take it too seriously. Has that been there the whole time? That's cool. Sure. What's the tip for grinding spawn points? Actually, let me make a restore point real fast. Grapple? Let me test it really quick. Oh shit, that's nice. Does it grab the drops too? That's convenient. I had no idea. Right on, thank you. I think that's all that's over that way. Way out of here. Grabs the drops too. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of mastery elements to Super Metroid. I think that's really cool. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Good tip. I feel like you can say I beat Super Metroid and not know many of the things in the game, right? Which is interesting. I love the way these games teach you that they're bullshit. It's those subcon things from Doki Doki Panic. Expect bullshit. It has to have been pretty radical when they were first, like, not storyboarding, but just coming up with a level design. Like, we're gonna intentionally not hint at what the player is supposed to do here, right? Become the bullshit. We're just gonna rely on the lack of conveyance, anti-conveyance. I went way out of my way and got to a conspicuous dead end that doesn't seem to go anywhere. I should try running into the wall. I feel like that's in most Metroidvania games to some extent. I feel like it's really, really prevalent in Super Metroid especially. You go back and you play like Zero Mission or the new Samus Returns game for the 3DS, the Metroid 2 remake. They try to more clearly telegraph stuff. There'll be like a crack in the wall or something. Slight discoloration. You have to be pretty good at spotting the bullshit, though, to get far enough to get to the X-ray scope. I think it's brilliant. I'm definitely not complaining. It's level design in Super Metroid is basically perfect. This game is basically perfect. Might not be anything up there. What is the point of all this then? Don't show, don't tell. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar? No! It wasn't. I think it was meant to show me that there was... I could see through the floor there. Thank you, friendly crab at the bottom of the screen there. Yeah, it's an interesting mixture because there's definitely stuff that's clearly conveyed like that. It's very creative with the conveyance. There's many different brands. Oh yeah, Metroid World, I think. Fake Metroids, maybe? Like, there are some games that rely on only one or two ways of non-verbally suggesting where you go. Metroids. So, here's a question. Will the power bomb always destroy any blocks that a regular bomb would destroy? Because the big thing is it doesn't help you if it's just a fake wall and there's not a block to destroy. Mock trade. It's cute. It will always destroy every kind of regular bomb block, period. Uh-oh, this makes me nervous. I feel like I'm about to go back to sand dump place, right? This time, the Mario 2 USA tech isn't that exciting. Might be makeable, but I'm not good enough to press down twice really fast to get in there. Can you ever get a full jump coming out of quicksand? Full height jump? There's the answer, yes. You like press it on the frame that Samus is on the top of the sand, I guess. And it has to be a spin? Okay. Now, does the falling sand, is that just a cute graphic, or no, it actually pushes me down faster. Okay. The problem is knowing when it's happening and then aiming in time. First try. Whoa, that's rude. Sweet. People get power bombs way before bombs and have to stress out about how many they have. Because the randomizer allows for that, because the game is playable with no regular bombs if you just have the power bombs. I'm going to intentionally destroy the block above the previous room. Marty, be careful, please, buddy. Oh, this is interesting. So you can jump straight up, it looked like. Did you press it at the right time? Maybe you don't have to be spin jumping? Would have been it. Maybe there's another way, an easier way to do that, though. Maybe this connects. Space jump, right? Which I do not have. Really? It's meant to be a one-way path? Yeah, because that time I can be pretty sure that it isn't doable with bombs, because bombs didn't work at all there. I see. So when I walk over the top of that, I fall down under normal circumstances. I see. Can always come back with the space jump. Don't need to get it right now. Though it feels very possible. Don't need it. Oh, don't fall. Calculated. That was... I totally did it on purpose. I wasn't just doing one last jump to say goodbye to the room. God. Pure skill. Come on. Do a spinny jump. Can't do it. I give up. I don't think I've ever been in this room before in previous playthroughs of this game. Should I be able to do something with this wall? Do I have the tools necessary to interact with this? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here before. I killed my tool and interact with it. Okay, I need a power bomb to open it. Slow sand. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that was a thing at all. Imagine if you're doing the 100% speedrun, this is frustrating unless they've got some tech to skip through this room. I appreciate this name's tip. Gotta wait for him to clear it. rude. Just to make it so it's a hassle to get back up here if I screw something up top, I guess. I don't think there's a Chozo statue down here. Maybe I have been this way before. I have no idea what this is, though. Oh, no, I've totally gotten the spring ball. Weird. I do not remember Mr. Robot Man clearing out the goop. Okay, that makes sense, because then you need to use the spring ball to... Well, I mean, you could also bomb jump. You kind of sort of need the spring ball to get out. Do you need the spring ball to beat the game? I don't think you do you? If you get the spring ball early, people love that. What's so great about it? It's totally optional. Maybe I haven't gotten it then. Maybe I just remember getting it from other Metroid games where it's mandatory. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard you can get a really low percentage of items to beat Metroid. They don't get the basic bomb. So they don't need it. They can do little morph bomb jumps with it. I see. How do the randomizers work in this? Do they have some kind of algorithm to test that the whole game is still beatable? Imagine you can code every door, like every section of the game is requiring a certain power-up. Like you can say, here's a room that requires this power-up to get out of. It's just interesting that they're able to even code it up that way. Now, are they super aggressive with what kind of tech is necessary? Like, imagine you could go through all of Super Metroid and you could say, okay, this room can be passed with wall jump, spring ball, morph bomb ball, and so on. So then the algorithm can check to see if you have one of those things, but don't necessarily need all of them. They have settings for tech? Okay, that's cool. It's pretty dope. I'd love to do a randomizer on stream at some point. We did an Earthbound randomizer for when Iwata passed away. That's the only one I've ever interacted with. One of the first ones I knew of as a kid. The Earthbound community was super into hacking Earthbound. It's ROM. Come on. Would it be eligible for the voting sheet? I think so. I guess part of the issue would be that how long to beat would be super variable, right? I haven't thought about that before, so I'll have to think about it more. I think the way you could do it is you could require that the base game be beaten without a randomizer first. And then when adding the randomizer to the sheet, it's not play this until you beat it, it's play it for X hours. So if you beat it, you start over and you rerun the randomizer. Zelda, yeah. I know Link to the Past really well. I assume that randomizers can be more interesting if the player knows the game pretty well. Yeah, that's pretty convenient. Too bad it's not the triple one, but... Link to the Past was one of those games when I was a kid that I would beat it and then I would restart it and play it again immediately. That's way more efficient than what I was doing before. Thanks again for that tip. Good opportunity to save real quick. So how does a combo work? Like, as you transition between rooms, you change what you're controlling? The Past randomizer gets beaten in 3 to 6 hours. That's why people who like speedrun Link to the Past though, right? I can probably beat Link to the Past in 6 or 7 hours, but that's because I know where everything is and where to go. Changes games at designated points, I see. And it like preserves your power-ups and stuff in between them. Such a cool idea. I see loot effects. Can it be easier with a randomizer in some cases then? Are there like particularly popular seeds? Woof. I get traction. Ow. I keep wanting to grab onto the ledge so badly. No particularly popular seeds. Can make a spoiler log for the seed? What do you mean, like something that gives you hints on what to do? Oops. I'm gonna get back to the Metroid room. I think that was this way. Someone vet the seed to make sure it's not crazy long or short. Yeah, I think that could work. I also think it would be fine to just make it so that, like I said, you specify a number of hours you'd like to see it for, and then we get as far as we can. So you can set an hour threshold where we're sure to beat it at least once. I think I undershot it still. I really like the way the grapple hook worked in Samus Returns. I felt like it was really clean controls. It's good at portal funneling. the balloon enemies can be grappling? Oh, fair enough. Today I learned. I think I killed the one I need to cross, though. Maybe not. No! Oh, man. So it doesn't matter what direction Samus is facing, right? When you're swinging. No! I should skip the balloon guy. I need to do it on the kind of scripted path. No! Wait, nope, we're okay. I got on the second one, I can jump over it, I think. We did this last time. First try. Wait, this may have been a dead end. Maybe this doesn't go to the Metroid lab area, does it? I barely explored it. I went down that hole in the ground. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to get over to the right there, is there? Oh well. This was the one where sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Well, that was worth it. Glad I did all that. So where the hell was the Marstead lab? I think I've died to this specific space pirate before due to not being able to get out of that hole. Down instead of up? What, like above the save room there? Does that connect? So get up on the top ledge. I think I have a max height that it'll rise to, looks like. It's much easier than what I was doing before. Down this way. Just trying to get back to the area with the Metroids. That's right, I remember this now. Because we saw the little one climbing from underneath us, right? I just wasn't standing in the room long enough. There we go. Thanks. I'm gonna save again while we're in here. Don't go down the bottom part. Oh, I get lost in this game a lot. Probably gonna take more than 8 hours to beat it. Hmm. Come on. Ouch. Are those snail things killable? I don't think they are they? There's a couple more things I can get in that previous room. Hold on. Not that way. They are killable? Speed boost. Really? Okay. They probably mean the shine spark thing, right? Whee! Very cool. What did it die to? I didn't even notice. Just a regular bomb does it? Oh, okay. Is it only when they're out of their shell? Oh, I'm almost dead. Shit. Perfect. That's convenient. Thanks, game. Thanks for that tip about the grapple beam that speed things up a lot. Try to include that to myself in my notes for future Marstead. Is there ever a point in the speedrun for this game? Because I know this is a really tight speedrun at this point. But is there ever a point where people must farm to continue? I feel like it's probably routed in such a way that you kill the right enemies on the normal route, that you have exactly however many missiles or bombs or whatever. Without ever needing to farm. Thought I would fall through the sand on one of those. Wait, there's one. Maybe not. There's places where it would be beneficial to farm. Like a net time gain as a result of farming, basically. This is like an incredibly suspicious dead end, right? The fact that I can freeze them makes me wonder about jumping through the ceiling there. No, nothing in there. Is this room actually a dead end? Like a real one? No. No and yes. Okay, I'll accept a hint on what I can do in here before I leave. Maybe narrow it down to which of the, which section of the room it's in. Definitely maybe. Trying to go the wrong way. By trying to dig down and right, that's the wrong way, you mean? Oh, I see. So this is it's a dead end in the sense that if you fall through the sand, this is where you end up and you have to get out from in here. Okay, thank you. But there's not meant to be like something extra that's secret that I can do in there. You're gonna be able to get up, I think. Got it, thank you. Metroids. So they're like an attempt to clone Metroids? Like, what's the lore on those guys? Let's see. That's way to get back from the other direction, okay. Cool. The pseudo 3D on this guy. Sweet. Something worth timestamping. Now, hold on. Guess that's just the "You Killed the Boss" song. Oops. Oh shit, I'm out of power bombs. Yikes. I thought it was the item room music. Guess they're often the same thing. So like this energy tank would be a pain in the butt without the spring ball, right? Oh, maybe not if I could have gotten it from that side. So when there's a sepia door like that, it usually opens when you kill enough enemies in the room, is that true? Or not necessarily, I guess. Never mind. Don't think there's anything up there if we go straight up. Usually, but not always. Is the falling water just cosmetic, or does it have a function? Does it make it harder for me to like wall jump or anything like that? Rude. They made that an upside down. L just to get in my way, make it harder for me to get past that. Okay. Ah! Switched off at an accident. You know they're not real Metroids because they die instantly to stuff that's not the ice beam plus a missile. Shit. I think it's just cosmetic. Yeah, you're saying. I wonder exactly how far you can get in Meridia without the gravity suit. Probably not very. Be interested though as a thought experiment. Oof. Can I get off of that now? Not easily. Because I keep bumping into the wall, like that's as far as I can get off of it. Beat Meridia is suitless, but the grapple beam is necessary for it. Really? That's wild. No idea. Sounds miserable though. Oof, this sucks. Those reasons I'm not very adept with the grapple beam. Oh, suitless Meridia sometimes has to happen in randomizers. Yikes. That's scary. Yeah, what items do you actually get in a low percent speedrun? Maybe I can iframe the spikes. Try it. Damage boost. But they, like, yeah, knocked me off of them, exactly. I can't just stand on them freely. I could try doing wall jump shenanigans, too. Yeah, go for it. Can someone exclamation point permit Sai? I should have just done that from the beginning. Oh, like, this clearly isn't the way you're supposed to do this. I should do it the way you're supposed to do it. It'll probably be easier. Oop. Thanks, sir. A shawl, my bad. Thank you. That's cool. %14 is the lowest without going out of bounds. Hi, Bendix. Get off. Hey, Ben. I've never played a Worms game. What is the gameplay like? I don't even know what kind of games they are. Oh, that's cute. Very cool. Because you have to touch the spikes to get out of this room. The question is, are they all bullshit spikes? Oh my god, Ben. Do not touch the 3DS, please. Thank you. Very cool. That's awesome. I love these secrets. Oh, come on. Is there a... like, what's the purpose of the eyeball doors? Because they're technically redundant with the green missile doors, right? Like, do they do something else? Oh shit, I don't know, is this close to a boss fight? Oh shit, hello. Shouldn't have used all my super missiles on their easy mini-boss, right? Is this one of... this isn't one of the things on the big statue, the golden statue, is it? Ow! Let me go! What's this one called? Draygon. We're about at time, but I might try to finish this boss. Ben, he's sitting right in front of the... Suitless? Yikes, yeah. So, I'm gonna die. That's okay. I don't think the save point was that far from here. Is he guaranteed to do a bunch of damage to me once he grabs me? Like I can't get away once it happens? Oh, and I'm dead. Cool. Just gonna try to remind myself where I'm going for the next session. Alright, future Marstead, there's a boss fight. You might want to, if you get a place where you can farm, you might want to top off your super missiles for it. It's that guy in the corner right there. You should be able to make it there without too much trouble. Just stay in the blue rooms. Let me just confirm what they look like real quick here. Yeah, no, I think I'll be fine. Cool, and I'll make a 3DS save as well, just in case. Thanks, folks. The last subblock game for today is Treasure Adventure World, which is also a Metroidvania. I'll be back with it in a few minutes. Thanks for your patience. Hatch blocking enemy leaving on save us. Yeah, I was just wondering, like,